Yo, it's a dope mural of Tupac on the corner of Eastern Avenue. It also got Billie Holiday, Fantasia, and Whitney Houston on it. But you know, me and two of my sons had to go represent for Baltimore City and MAKAVELI the Don.
Hey James, yo, how come you got it the first take?
Cause I'm doing what
He acting like
because you told him, you said, as soon as he put his hands up like this, you know what you did? You stopped putting the camera on him. I did this, he said, you know we pointing the camera, I'm pointing his thing for him. He keep recording.
Never die, live eternal. Who shall I fear?
Baltimore, peace and love. We are in the infamous Wilson Park area, Old York and Cater. Cater Ave, my block, like Tupac say. Tupac way. I was just watching Pastor Jamal Bryant bitch ass talking about Tupac was from West Baltimore. No, nigga, he was from Old York and Cater. He lived at 3955. Walking up on it now. He went to Roland Park Elementary School. He went to Roland Park Middle School. He went to Dunbar. And then he went to Maryland School for the Arts. Roland Park Middle School. So niggas be like, yo, he from West Coast, yo, and all this, yo. Tupac was raised in Baltimore City. That's your address right here, 3955. He said they ain't have electricity in the house the whole time he was living in Baltimore. But you got brothers from up Old York and Cater that got pictures and videos and made a documentary that nobody's seen yet. And they trying to buy it. They trying to buy it from him for cheap, and he not selling it. He's selling that shit for cheap. Like classic when Pop used to come through in a limo and get niggas money and all that shit, be out there. But he grew up here though. He got his mentality here. He's a Baltimorean, Northeast, Old York, Cater nigga. He's saying on my block.
Cater Avenue, Baltimore, my block. That's right. Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building, and this is MAKAVELI Media. If y'all seen that picture, man, that mural I showed y'all, Tupac, man, that's dope. But I misspoke. I said Billie Holiday was in that picture, right? And she wasn't. I believe that's actually Jill Scott, but they do got a mural of Billie Holiday somewhere in Baltimore. I know I saw it because for those that don't know, Billie Holiday was a Baltimorean herself. So, you know, we salute her as well. But it was dope, man. I had my boys out there with me, man, and have them flick it up underneath that picture because I know a lot of y'all that's not from Baltimore wouldn't know about that particular piece of art. So I wanted to share that with y'all. Plus the fact Tupac had on a Ravens hat. I thought that was really slick. Even though when we got the Ravens here in Baltimore, Tupac was already gone, but I always felt like he would have liked the Ravens. It just looked like he would like Ed Reed and Ray Lewis, right? But anybody that know me know I love the Ravens. I'm a Lamar Jackson fan, you know. And a matter of fact, when Art was in Baltimore, man, we went and checked out the Ravens and shit. My homie Mighty from the Art of Dialogue. As a matter of fact, every time Art come through, man, we have a great time, man. You know, this particular game here, it was doing right after the pandemic or during the pandemic. And I just remember after that game, he went back to Houston and shit. And my birthday had just came up. And yo sent me every Lamar Jackson jersey they make. That shit was crazy, right? But shout outs to Art. But long story short, shout outs to my man Mega the Creator. Make sure y'all go fuck with him on his Instagram, right? You heard him showing where Tupac lived at when he was here, Cater Avenue, up on York Road. And you know, just given the history of Tupac in Baltimore and Pac being here from elementary, middle to high school, he was here a lot longer than people want to give credit to us to, you know what I mean? And the guy definitely left a mark here. But it's funny, I know you heard for yourself that it's a documentary that some of the brothers up there got on Tupac. And I hear it's fantastic. But they're holding out to the highest bidder. You know what I mean? I believe the footage that they have on Tupac is probably around the time right in between Tupac did Tupacalypse Now and Strictly for My Niggas. So that little gap in between right there, that's when Tupac was coming back and forth to be more and was showing a lot of love. Matter of fact, down the Inner Harbor at the gallery, across the street from the gallery, down Harbor Place, I seen Big Psych down there with a Thug Life beanie one time. So I know Pac had to be in town, but Psych was down there with some guys from the Old York area, the York Road area, who was saying that they just signed with Thug Life and that, you know, Tupac had put them on. Matter of fact, one of them was battling my mentor, my big homie, Lab Tech 1. Shout out to my man Lab Tech. Lab Tech, you know, did Joe dirty down that motherfucker, but the nigga was like, that's cool. We just signed with Tupac. So, you know, you can have this battle rap shit, you know, in the cypher. He was trying to flex. We just signed with Pac. And he had, straight up, he had Psych with him. So, I remember that. Pac wasn't there, though. But, yeah, back to the documentary, man. They say it's footage of Tupac coming through in the limo and giving niggas in the hood money. And, you know, I'm sure they got all types of pictures. You know, Mouse Man from up there, so he got all types of pictures on Pac. And I'm sure they got some stuff when he was going to high school and shit from him in the neighborhood, or just unseen footage is what they claim to have. And I know right there, that's enough to get y'all excited, you know. Some unseen Tupac photos, unseen Tupac videos. I know Tupac recorded a version to Thug's Get Lonely too when he was down here. So I'm sure that's somewhere, maybe in this documentary as well. We gotta wait and see, but one thing's for motherfucking sure, me being right here, I'm gonna find out who got it, and we're gonna try to figure out what it takes to get that to y'all. I wanna see it too, right? I'm in the same boat with y'all. I wanna see the motherfucker. But tell me what you think. Would you be excited to see, you know, what these Baltimore brothers got on Tupac? And do you think it's worth holding out for? Or should they just let it go? I don't know. I think the brothers, they deserve a grip for it, you know what I mean? And rightfully so. Anyway, it's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.